Hi, this is Eric Lehman, and welcome to another edition of Morning Has Broken, and I don't want to fix it. Wow, what a difference a day makes. I can tell you that yesterday was really just hard. Um, losing a friend or just finding out that I lost a friend was really hard news to take and surprising. Um, wasn't ready for it, and I don't know if you ever really are. Um, Today is a lot different. Today my energy came back, and with the support of my partner and a whole bunch of friends, I was able to embrace the uncertainty in the universe and just lean into it and step into the flow. And I'm amazed that the flow was waiting for me. Every time I kind of like deny the flow and kind of try to control things or do anything that seems like not in the same energy as the universe. It's almost like the flow is just sitting back and waiting and knowing and having faith in me that I'm going to be back. And without skipping a beat, that was the case today. There have been people in my world that I've been hoping to visit with, and there they were. Went on a walk, and there they were. And that's what the flow is. That's when it's just delicious. When you kind of know that every turn is a perfect turn, and there is no randomness. Everything is sort of by an interesting design. And today was a great example of that. I was just able to embrace it and just feel into the day. And yeah, what showed up on the other side was just beautiful. And yeah, there was so much ease in the day, and it was just wonderful. And I guess what I just want to start sharing is that when you know what you were born to do, there seems to be this, I don't know, what the right words for it is. It's just like when you're doing something that's sort of off the beaten path, it's important to kind of just check in with it and reground and know that even though it may be opposed by almost anyone you hold dear, you get to do it anyway. And days like today confirm that feeling. So I'm excited to know that I kind of call them God winks. When God winks at you, days like today are great evidence for that. I feel much more in alignment with what I'm up to, with what I was born to do, and how I was born to serve this planet. A lot of big things are happening, bigger than I thought I would be up to. And I'm breathing it in. And here's the other thing is one of my challenges, one of the things that doesn't come that easy to me, for me, around me, is I don't often take the time to celebrate amazing experiences along the way, because for many things I'm very goal driven, or there's always something else to do. So I'm spending a lot more time of late just celebrating and really finding the bliss and integrating the great things that are happening day by day and celebrating. And And one of the reasons to do that is because tomorrow is guaranteed to no one. And maybe that's the lesson I learned from my friend's passing, is that, I used to put off celebration. I used to say, well, I'll celebrate this then, or I'll buy that special thing for me then when I get this job, or when this external thing happens, then I might be worthy of celebration or investing in myself. And maybe my friend's passing, one of the lessons in that is just to know that tomorrow is not guaranteed. And this moment, this now moment is all we have. And we get to live each moment to the fullest. Not in fear that it might be our last. In celebration that if it were our last moment on this planet, how would we want it to be lived? How would we want to live into it? Some of this journey is basically, saying, how do I want to be remembered? I remember my friend Rob as someone who would take the time to listen, who would make time, create time to meet with me whenever I wanted to stop by. And it was such an honor. Like, he was just so non-judgmental about anything that I would share with him. And I was so appreciative of that time. And no, we weren't, we didn't go out once a week or once a month. And when we did connect, it was genuine, authentic. And I think for the most part, he did live his life fully, richly. And, maybe he knew his days were numbered, maybe he didn't. That said, I learned a lot from him, and I'm still learning a lot in his passing that helps me know that these moments, they're here to be celebrated and cherished, and that's what we get to do. So, there's a lot of things that sometimes we make up fears around. And by make up, I mean, fear is just a construct. It's a human construct. A lot of things are going to happen, a lot of things are not going to happen. And fear doesn't have to be part of any of that energy. And what I mean by that is we don't have to succumb to it. We don't have to give energy to it when it wants to show up. And there's a lot of ways to shift away from fear. I've just never seen constructive energy come from fear. So, I don't know. Tonight is a night of celebration. And when I say tonight, I mean every night. I mean every moment. What an honor it is to live on this planet right now. Yeah, there are a lot of challenges. And I'm excited to embrace the challenges with everything that is me. Some of the things that I want to see end in my lifetime seem endless, seem impossible. And I wake up every morning in the knowing that the things that yesterday thought were impossible today are happening. Tomorrow, who knows? So I'm really in gratitude because there are a lot of people who reached out to share, to just like offer support and encouragement. for me to get through yesterday. And I appreciate that. Yesterday was a hard day. Today was much more in my own energy, in my own power. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that my power, my spark showed up. And it's all good. It's all great. And it's all perfect. So I am excited to be on this journey. I'm excited to share it with you. And I'm getting ready to celebrate. And I'm excited about that. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. And I'm about to go again and travel. So tomorrow, hopefully, when I check in with you, I will be checking in from New York City. Actually, Brooklyn, to be more specific. I'm excited about that too. As little time as I've spent recently in Ithaca, I miss Manhattan, and I miss the city. I miss that vibe, and it's time. It's time to see it. Time to experience it, and feel what it feels like to experience it with my partner. So I love you all, and I'm gonna talk to you soon. Take care.